we developed our equity action plan, and one of the concrete actions we looked at is why don't we see enough staff representing our student population? So we did a staff census. We were typically around 8 to 9% of our hires were racialized or black. But we know in Hamilton it's about 18 to 20%. The hires over the last year, though, are starting to reflect that. So it's but that's a long systemic change. But what I heard today was shocking about some of the concerns. So as the secretary of the board, my responsibility is to make sure that there is an independent third party. And you heard the students call me out to make sure, Manny, as the director, that it's independent. So as of Sunday, I reached out to the Ministry of Education, and I've also reached out to my contact at the Anti-Racism Directorate, so they could help assign someone who has a strong equity and anti-racism lens. That's what's required. So in terms of the investigation around the code of conduct of trustees, the Education Act is very clear, and in this case, it's a formal process. There's an informal or formal, but what I heard today and what I saw on Twitter, it absolutely must be a formal process, and it can be conducted in two ways, by the chair or vice chair of the board, or by a third-party consultant. And it's very clear it has to be by a third-party consultant.